Before you join Small Business Flight School, watch this. I'm going to show you exactly what's inside the program, as well as the 7 things you need to know before you buy, including the one big thing that's missing. This is the kind of stuff that I wish someone had told me before I first enrolled. I'm Alex Changho. I'm a StoryBrand Coach. And if you're like me, you probably saw or heard Donald Miller speak. Maybe you've read Building a Story Brand or How to Grow Your Small Business. And you probably thought, this guy really gets how business works. And I really like his style. So now you're considering Small Business Flight School and you're thinking, is this the right next step for me? Well, let me walk you through and show you exactly what you really need to know to make the right decision for yourself. So of course you've been to this landing page. I'm sure you've seen it a whole bunch. Well, what you'll want to do is when you actually sign up and log in, you're going to end up at Business Made Simple. Now, one of the great things is the Small Business Flight School includes all of the courses in Business Made Simple for a whole year. So yes, you have Business in a Mission. You've got Negotiation Made Simple. They've got all of these mini courses. You've got access to all of these, which is super great in terms of additional education and additional value for your business. But when you go to flight school, let's take a look deep inside. All right, so when you log in, here's one of the cool things about flight school. You've got the 6 modules here. So if you've read the How to Grow Your Small Business book, you're going to recognize these. Of course, as a review, you've got leadership, you've got marketing, you've got sales, you've got your different product and service offerings, you've got management and operations, and you've got cash flow. So for example, let's look at leadership. So here, the video will start, and then you've got, on leadership, you've got 4 different videos in here. Now for every single module, it's also going to have some different worksheets, so you can check this out. You can fill them out online, you can print them, you can do whatever you want. So it gives you a lot of flexibility, whatever works for your business. Okay. In addition to the course, there is also coaching. Check this out. There is a quarterly Q&A with Donald Miller, which is going to be fantastic. And in addition, every month there's some sort of coaching on a different topic. Whenever you sign up, you actually get the access to the recordings of them, how to fix your website in 1 hour, the StoryBrand marketing checklist, how to prepare your small business for a successful 4th quarter. All of these are recorded calls that you've had access to, and you'll have to in the future, included with Small Business Flight School. In addition, we've got your flight plan, which is your software, where you've got your worksheets, your checklists. So all of those weekly assignments all get compiled into here. And so you can put them all together and access them all in one place called your flight plan. And of course, there's also a community. So this is where you can ask and answer any questions here about any of the different topics that are in Small Business Flight School. Now that you've seen what's inside Small Business Flight School, let me share with you 7 things you need to know before you buy. Number 1, it's not just a course. This is truly Donald Miller's operating system for your business. As we go through the course, if you implement, you will transform each of these 6 areas of your business. Every module helps you install a critical system. By the end, you don't just know more, you've truly rebuilt how your business runs. Number 2, from Small Business Flight School, you're going to learn to think like a CEO, not just a service provider. Hey, before flight school, I was really in the weeds. I was reacting, not leading. This program helped me shift into that CEO mindset. You learn how to prioritize, how to lead your team, and how to make real decisions that drive growth. Number 3, you can go at your own pace. Check this out. So inside of the Small Business Flight School portal, if you go to this link that says Change Learning Schedule, you can choose how often you do the lessons on a schedule. You can choose to do it daily. We recommend at the minimum you do it weekly. Let's say you do it on Mondays, then you're going to finish on this date. It'll give you the idea of when your goal is going to be. It can also send you reminder emails to make sure to say, hey, this is the day that you're going to do your next module. What is so cool about this is you can choose to do it 2 times a week. What days you want to do it. You have so much flexibility with this. We recommend that, again, you do it at a minimum of once per week so that you can implement. But here's the truth. If you wanted to do this and you wanted you and your business partner or your team or just do it by yourself, you can take the entire course in a weekend workshop format and then go back and review it and implement it weekly. You have so much flexibility on how you use this system. Number 4, Small Business Flight School is about more than just marketing. Hey, if you're like me, you found out about Donald Miller through building a story brand. Well, this course goes through marketing and everything else. So yes, marketing's the right engine in here, and it's near the beginning. But we're also going to work on your sales. We're going to work on your product and service offerings. We're going to work on your operations and management, and of course your cash flow. So it's very comprehensive. It's like having a business MBA, but it's something that's immediately useful. Number 5. This isn't a long, drawn-out coaching program. What it is truly is a roadmap that, again, you can do at your own pace, but it's really divided up into bite-sized, digestible chunks. Look at this. So when we're looking at, for example, let's look at the marketing. Each of the videos, look at this, 8 minutes, 23 minutes, 25 minutes. It's not a long replay of a Zoom call that you need to listen to for 2 hours. It's something small, actionable, and that you can implement right away. And these are professionally done videos. It's not like Donald Miller took a really, really long seminar that he did and just broke it into chunks. These are individually scripted and written for you to be able to implement that lesson. If you follow this path, it works. Number 6, there's a payment plan. You know, here's the truth. If you're kind of at the beginning stages of your business, the investment might be something that is a little bit difficult to do all at once. Well, the great news is there's a 6-month payment plan. If you go down here to the bottom and you click the Join Now, it actually offers you a payment plan of $479 per month for 6 months. And so you have choices. If you want to think about it, it's going to be about, $480 per month. I can save some money by paying it in full. This makes it very, very accessible for businesses of any size, whether you're super established or you're brand new. And this brings us to number 7, which is the big gaping hole that Small Business Flight School is missing. And I'm going to show you how we're going to plug it. The big thing every small business needs to be using today is AI. And I will tell you, when you're implementing Small Business Flight School, you're going through it, you're going to get to the part where you've got to write the emails, you've got to write your web page, and that's where many people have got stuck. Because the truth is, doing it on your own, it's hard. It's hard to get all the right words and everything. Well, we have the solution for you, which is StoryBrand.ai. Now, when Small Business Flight School was first launched, there was no StoryBrand.ai. But here's the great news. We have it now. And if you look at StoryBrand.ai, this allows you, with the pro version, you can create everything you need, every piece of marketing with the brain of Donald Miller and StoryBrand writing it for you. You can make your brand script, you can make your tagline. If you go into one of these campaigns and you can see everything that's in there, you can make blog posts and websites and lead generating PDFs. You can write all your emails. You can write a sales script. This AI tool will do it all for you. Now you might ask, well, Alex, can I just use ChatGPT to do that? Well, you could, but here's what it's gonna take. You're gonna need to take ChatGPT. You're gonna make sure it understands Donald Miller and building a story brand, and then you're gonna have to train it for like 300 hours to make sure it's right. How do we know this? Because that's what Donald Miller did. Don went and trained the AI with his content and interacted with it for over 300 hours to produce this super tool that makes it so easy for us to create anything. In fact, let me show you how this will work. If I wanted to make a new website, I click there, add assets to my campaign. I've already told it a couple things about my business. It asked me about 8 questions. And this is not sped up. Just gonna let this thing run. And now it's created for me a pretty great website wireframe. All the words here, and all I need to do is go ahead and take this, give it to my web design guy, copy and paste into a template. Now there's even AI design tools you can use for funnels. It makes it so easy. StoryBrand AI will write all the words for you. Now, how do you get StoryBrand AI? Well, there's always a 7-day free trial which you can check out, but I want to show you what it's really going to cost when you're using it. Okay? So because you're going to want this pro version. The pro version lets you make everything. So if you wanted to sign up, then what you would do is it would be either $39 per month, so that's $468 a year if you pay it yearly, or you can do it for $49 per month. Some people like to do that. Or if you love it, for $468 a year, you're going to have a great copywriter that can do your stuff in minutes, better than hiring someone on Fiverr or Upwork, and actually knows what they're doing because it's been trained by Donald Miller. However, if you're going to get Small Business Flight School, if you go ahead and enroll through our link, what I will do is I will make sure that you get a year of StoryBrand AI included for free. So that's going to save you $468 and, of course, plug that hole that Small Business Flight School is missing. So you get the entire Small Business Flight School operating system. Plus, we're going to give you the StoryBrand AI, which is going to write all the words in your copy. This is a complete package now with a Small Business Flight School and with StoryBrand AI. So super excited to be able to put these together for you. Save $468. It doesn't matter if you do the payment plan or the pay in full. Either one's totally fine. So I hope this video has helped you make a great decision if and how Small Business Flight School is going to be right for you and how you can use it to grow your small business. So thanks so much for watching this video, and good luck with your business. See you soon.